Folks, imagine Gavin Newsom. He's not going to be governor anymore. That's great. He's going to try to run for president. Now picture this woman, Katie Porter, in Gavin Newsom's spot. Mrs. Doubtfire there on your screen. That's what she looks like, okay? This is not going to be good. She had one of the most horrible interviews I've ever seen. It told me she's an awful human being. Watch this.
But you just said you don't need those Trump voters.
Well, you asked me if I needed them to win.
So you don't think
I feel like this is unnecessarily argumentative. What is your question?
The question is the same thing I asked everybody.
I feel like this is argumentative. Well, it goes downhill from there.
We've also asked the other candidates, do you think you need any of those 40% of California voters to win? And you're saying, no, you don't.
No, I'm saying I'm going to try to win every vote I can. And what I'm saying to you is that...
Well, to those voters. Okay, so you...
I don't want to keep doing this. I'm going to call it. Okay. Thank you.
You're not going to do the interview with us?
Nope, not like this. I'm not. Not with 7 follow-ups to every single question you ask.
Every other candidate has answered.
I don't
our
care.
follow-ups.
I don't care. I want to have a pleasant, positive conversation in which you ask me about every issue on this list. And if every question you're going to make up a follow-up question, then we're never going to get there.
Folks, I was in local media. That reporter is in Sacramento. Truth is, she did a good job. She's very respectful, asked important questions. And it wasn't on the script, I guess. So Katie Porter freaks out because she's used to having the media in her back pocket. She's an awful human being, by the way. I want to bring in now to discuss this my co-host out of the Morning Answer in Los Angeles. She's well aware of Katie Porter. She's been following Katie Porter's career for years. Jen Horne is with us. Jen, welcome to the program.
I'm calling this interview right now, Grant, but thanks for having me. I'm sorry,
you
but
have to
what
put
a
your hands
terrible
up
thing.
like this.
Have to put them up. Jazz hands. I'm calling this interview. Yeah, I've been following Katie Porter since she dumped a steaming hot bowl of mashed potatoes over her, well, now ex-husband's head. So she's never been personality plus. But I have to tell you, she really did some big revelations during this interview. Clearly, she was unprepared. She had a list of what she was going to be asked. She was unprepared to answer anything outside of the realm of what she was expecting, which automatically disqualifies her to be California governor. And I think most importantly, Grant, it also showed that she thinks that she is the shoo-in to become the next governor of California without any of the voters making their decision.
And that is specifically why I brought you on here, because nobody knows the ins and outs of California politics like Jennifer Horne does. And I mean this, Jen. You are on them 2 steps ahead of them every step of the way. You heard this soundbite. And you knew exactly what she just told everybody who knows the inside game. Roll that one, guys.
What do you say to the 40% of California voters who you'll need in order to win, who voted for Trump?
How would I need them in order to win, man?
Well, unless you think you're going to get 60% of the vote. You think you'll get 60%. Everybody who did not vote for Trump will vote for you. That's what you're saying.
In a general election, yes. If it is me versus a Republican, I think that I will win the people who did not vote for Trump.
What if it's you versus another Democrat?
I don't intend that to be the case.
All right, Jen, you say there are some secret signals in there. Why don't you lay that on us?
Yeah, not so secret, actually. If you know how the Democrat Party works in California, it is extremely powerful. They get their money from the environmentalist groups. They get their money from the teachers union. And the reason we have so many terrible candidates, I'd look at Katie Porter, I'd look at Kamala Harris, I would look at Senator Alex Padilla and Adam Schiff, is that the Democrat Party finds transactional actors, people that can be controlled, and they elevate them through the political system in California. And what you heard Katie Porter say there was so revealing. She said, it won't be a Democrat running against me. It will be a Republican. So as a refresher, California has a top 2 jungle primary system, which means it could very easily be 2 Democrats. But the last time we had a big election in California, Katie Porter was running for senator against Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff was the one who got all of the funding from the Democrat machine. And what did they do when they got behind him? They started putting money into the Republican candidate's campaign, Steve Garvey, to make sure that it was Adam Schiff facing off against the Republican Steve Garvey, because that's what Schiff wants. It makes it for an easier time on a statewide race. And lo and behold, we have Adam Schiff. Well, that left Katie Porter out in the dust. And so this tells me, Grant, that the machine has promised to crank Katie Porter up to their top position in the governor's race, and they will do the same thing. They will find Chad Bianco or Steve Hilton, the strong gubernatorial candidates on the Republican side of the ticket. They will help fund those campaigns. And she just revealed it all. And I don't even think she meant to do that.
Think about that, folks. Everybody at home, consider what Jen just said. The Democrats in California will fund part of a Republican candidate's campaign with PAC money, so it's not attached to the Republicans' campaign, to get them in the final two, because typically in California, the Democrat's going to slaughter the Republican, and they know that. It's unbelievable how strategic they are, really, and that you saw that Katie Porter had basically just spelled out what was going to happen. But there was more to this interview, so let me play this next clip for you. Roll it.
Okay, but every other candidate has done this.
What part of I'm me? I'm running for governor because I'm a leader.
Is she a leader, Jennifer Horne?
She is nothing close to a leader. You know what leaders do? Leaders answer questions that aren't even hard. This woman, I think, is arrogant. And that's the nicest thing I can say about her. She's silly because she can't answer the question. She can't go off script. But more than anything, she is arrogant. She thinks she is due now to be the next governor of California. But you know, the secret here, Grant, is that this is getting play on shows like yours. It's getting played all over talk radio. It's viral on social media. And Democrats aren't going to try to propel a loser into the governor's race. I'm wondering if that interview is actually going to be what takes down open border Porter.
It may be. You know, people want someone who's likable, all right? And no matter what you say about President Trump, there's people that love Trump. There is nobody that loves Katie Porter, I promise you. I'm not even sure her own parents love her. This is one more clip. Let me play it for you. Cut 5.
Nearly every legislative...
I don't want to have an unhappy experience with you, and I don't want this all on camera.
I don't want to have an unhappy experience with you either.
She wants a safe space, and she doesn't want it on camera. Tough noogies. Jen, the last word.
Difference between Democrats and Republicans, Grant. Have you ever uttered those words? I don't want an unhappy experience with you. Like, who even talks like that? This is absolutely ridiculous. I just love to sit here with my popcorn and watch these people implode. It's so crazy.
I'm going to dinner at my very special lady friend's house after this program gets off, her 2 teenage daughters and her 8-year-old son, and I'm going to say, I don't want an unhappy experience.
That's right.
They would look
Otherwise,
at me
I'm going to call
like
it.
I was crazy. I'm going to call it. It's steak night tonight, so I'm going. Jennifer Horne,
Excellent.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Grant.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow morning, AM 870 out in Los Angeles. You can catch us on Rumble, too. Just type in the morning answer and check us out 9 to 12 Eastern time. All right, don't get too excited, folks. The IRS is closing most of their operations amidst the shutdown. Why you shouldn't wait to fix your tax issues. It's next.